Hey there, before the video starts, are you looking to get your account reviewed? If so, it's real simple. All you gotta do is head to the IdleOn toolbox, click on the data tab, scroll down to profile management, go ahead and copy that link provided, and make sure you hit upload my profile. Once you see the green check mark, you're good to go. Then just drop by our Discord, the Vault. Go ahead and scroll on down to the IdleOn account reviews text channel. You can go ahead and drop your link there with a little blurb on what you'd like us to focus on, and we're happy to get to you when we can. And now, enjoy the video. What is up, YouTube? Will there none here, back again for another IdleOn account review, this time for catvenom. And we're starting off at a pretty strong start here. So, listen. I hope over this. Please tell me they're done. I hope they're done. Okay, they look kind of done. Alright, so here's the thing. Divinity XP does matter. You're not running TranQi on jack squat. What's with the two undecided characters? What's the play with the two undecided characters? Okay. Now, top of the list is a couple things. One, waiting for more master classes. Want to go with meta? I guess. I mean, odd play to be fair, but okay. So, top list here. Equip TranQi on everyone. Equip your star signs on everyone. Yeah, it's a valid take. We don't know when all the master classes are going to be out, so you could be waiting for like a fucking year. So, as it sits, you're leaving a lot of gains on the table, but as I start, Obols pops. Okay. What? I mean, what's the deal with this? Why are they not gold? Ran out of shard fragments? Okay. Still want to make note of it, of upgrade your dice Obols to gold. Well, Guardian Soon TM has only been in a dungeon thing since the release of World 3. Well, to be completely fair, game, we know what all the classes are gonna be. We absolutely know what all the classes are gonna be. It all comes down to Lava's development path. So it really comes down to whether or not he's going to... I don't know all. Yeah. I mean, we have seen plenty of the hacked classes, though, to be fair. At least the placeholder ones. But for all we know, World 7's going to drop, and we won't get a new master class until next year. You know what I mean? I say, I'm fairly sure we know a good chunk because of that hacking incident several months ago. All right, let's take a look at prayers. No prayers equipped. No prayers equipped. Okay, you're equipping everything? Okay. Hold on. Do you have Zerg Rush? Why are you not running Zerg Rush? That's 14% AFK gains. Why? Why are you not utilizing Zerg Rush? I was pushing their master classes. I didn't know Zerg was good. It's very good. It's 15% gains across the board. It's absolutely very good. So, equip your prayers on your master classes. Equip Zerg Rush on everyone. PO boxes. PO boxes look fine. Onto equipment. I'm running the 10-hour prayer. Oh, true. Hot take. That is valid. Yeah, you're running the 10-hour prayer on your DK. I would get that off. How long has he been AFK for? Does it tell me here? Only 4 hours. Yeah, so definitely unequip that. But equipment-wise, let's review. So, God Shard, some stuff, God Shard. Ooh, lad. Okay. Yeah, I can see where you're working on stuff. We're scared of food, clearly, and splicers. Okay, so, couple things. One, upgrade your traps. Upgrade your splicers. I know you said you're working towards God Shard traps, but even sitting here at Royals, you're not getting the benefits you could if you were at least pushed up to Marble, which you need to push up to anyway. You may as well push up to the best equipable trap that you can run at any given time. Your splicers, this is a very easy grind for you at this point. Your splicers should be completely done. Completely done. In terms of your last few characters, I assume the plan is to get them, what's it called? Fucking Divine Scarfs, because they're just under-equipped in that regard. No keychains, nothing. Arguably, you should probably also be running World 7 Trophy. Are you talking about the recipe for the World 4 Splicer? It's a drop from Squid. So, you gotta go get the drop for that. Let's see. Another thing that I see is you've basically never utilized golden food is a concern. I mean, sure, you're using some golden jam, some golden grilled cheeses, but like, you could be stacking like... Okay, so if your goal is to push XP, why are you not running golden nigiri? Why are you not running golden nigiri? That's class XP you're just throwing out the window. AFK gain rates from golden dumplings, like... There's a lot of stats you're just completely leaving. I don't got a lot of golden food. If you have an ES, you can arguably farm it out. Or not, sorry, not ES. Wait, do you not have a Bubo? You do have a Bubo, right? I'm not going to say. You do have a Bubo. Yeah, you can farm this shit out real fucking easy. Golden food at this point of the game is like super fucking easy to farm out. I'm going to make a note here. I want you to farm for a golden food setup and use your food slots. I'd say another thing is at this point you need to just dump the Lucky Lads and get the World 6 trophy. Yeah, definitely need to get World 6 trophy on everyone. It's way better than either having nothing or running like luckier lads. It's not worth it. Alright, count wise, how we looking? Oh yeah, you got some statue farming to work on. That's for fucking sure. Oh yeah. Have you farm your statue levels? There's 1 through 5. There's a lot of blue scars too. Yep. Take a look at dungeons. Okay, not too shabby. Still want you to finish this out though. We don't know when dungeons will be relevant in World 7. Your upgrades and RNG items for your dungeons. Ooh, okay. This is easy, this is easy. This is easy, this is easy. This is very easy. Will not be getting an update? Yeah, and then what's to say he doesn't double back and gets a new dungeon like in a year down the line? Better to be prepared, spending a little bit of effort, than not to be able to catch up. Yeah, this you can easily do. This is relatively easy. You're nearly done with this. Yeah, like... a lot of this stuff you can easily crack out. Finish up your constellations for your star signs. Vaults looking okay. Let's take a look at apocalypses. Got your 1 DB. Nearly done up. You just need to finish out your SuperChows and your wows. So finish your SuperChows and wows on your Deathbringer. Candying World 6. Fair. Still, though, it is an area where you can improve now. 5300 level on your tome, on your Grimoire. Yeah. For you, I want you to push your Grimoire level to 5600 for drop rate skull. 100% want to see you pushed all the way up to Skull of Major drop rate. Get that all nice and juiced up. Because that is free drop rate leaving on the table. Let's take a look at Compass. Heavy investment, okay. Pushing out, wait for World 7 DK bones that showed up today. That's entirely up to you. You can do the wait, but at the same time, it is drop rate, which will affect your character's account wide. At the end of the day, the choice is up to you. Yeah, you still need to farm out your medals, which you did mention, so I'll let you off with that. Tesseract, you're at 1388. I think the goal I want you to is I want you to push your Tesseract level to 2K for Jewel of the North Wind. Let's take a look at Anvil. Keeping up with the claims, good. Smelting. Hold on, are you, before I even check, are you done with your other vials? You are not. So you're getting dinged for that. Make sure you're always smelting something in Forge. Take advantage of the slots. If you need a dedicated guide to seriously just mining, do it. You really, really want to push this. Get your vials done. Get them done. Let's take a look at bribes. Bribes are good. Love to see. Stamps. You're missing one stamp. Just one. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but you do need to do it. Alright, if I shut this off and I shut this off, what am I working? Yeah, it's a lot of blue still. A lot of blue still. Okay, for you, I want you to do two things. One, get your final stamp. Two, I want you to push your stamp total to 18K. 18K is what I want to see, especially if I turn this on. There's a lot more blue that shows up here that's workable. So just put it in your rotation to do a daily stamp, and you will be off to the races. I will love to see it. Juiced, happy. Bubbles-wise, how we looking? You said your threshold's 90% is what you're going to be pushing towards. Arguably, I think you're well past that point. I think you need to be jumping towards the 95% threshold, right? After I get all to 500... What does that 95% mean? So basically it's the amount of the modifier you can get. So the breakdown for it says right now this Archer bust is at 91%. Okay? It's currently level 513 out of 950. If this gets up to 950, the efficiency cap will be 95%. So that's how the math works out for you. So in general, though, I think you can afford to push this out. I'd love to see you get, so push your alchemy efficiency to 95% on first 4 pages. Let's take a look at your cauldrons. Cauldrons look fine. Let's take a look at your vials. Yeah, you're not even done with iron bars yet. You're working on souls, which is good, but you still got to do stuff for Dreadlow and a bar. Hamster's still a bit low. Same with your Pearl Seltzer. Yeah, in general, you still got some work on your vials, but you are eating through it, so it won't knock you too bad for that. Sigils wise, you're just chewing through it, which is okay. Let's take a look at your islands. You're all good. Okay. Kilroy, how are we looking? Not too bad, but I want you to push faster respawn to level 40 ASAP. That's the goal I want to set for you. So I want you to push your Kilroy to level Kilroy respawn to 40 ASAP. Doing 2K for Equinox right now. In general, it's not bad that you're doing the 2K for Equinox, but let me put it this way. You're going to get more gains out of leveling your faster respawn right now than you will be for dumping time. Faster respawn at 40, which is the hard cap for it, you will notice a difference. You will absolutely notice a difference. Rule bonuses look good. Let's go to World 3. Prince. Oh, fuck me. What is this? What is this? Why is there fish here? Why is there fish here? Because I had extra? No! No! Hold on. Okay, ooh, lad. All right. Oh, thank you, Mateen. Yeah, I meant to say suck. Yep. Yeah. Okay. I have so many fucking questions right now. Right. So, if your goal is to do prints for refinery, you do your refinery prints on your Windwalker, not fishing. If your goal is to do fishing, Dump one of the fish you are not using anymore. Are you seriously maintaining this 7.7 mil Equinox fish print? Or do you still need this? Delete this. Put a fish in. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Like, why print World 6 mob material? G-stacking? Are you done with it? Here's the thing. You don't ever want to let G-stacking take over the precedent of you actually maintaining a refinery. Because your refinery is inherently time-gated compared to green stacking. Yeah, if your goal is to, like, push out your refinery heavily, and, like, really juice your refinery ranks, this is inherently time-gated. You don't want this to stop at any given point in time. G-stacking is secondary to that. You really want to refocus your prints. Like this, no. You can afford to take off one of your Atom prints to stick in fish. You can afford that. Also, inherently, as Chad has pointed out, you're not printing anything. You're not printing anything on your beginners. Nothing. Talking about G stacking, you're leaving 4 slots open. Yeah, but you're getting my point here. It is, yes, you can wait for the meta, but as it sits, you're purposely hampering your gains. I would just like to keep in mind, you can buy, like, the class reset in the shop. You can buy a reset in the shop. If you want to, like, rebuild all of that at some point, you're like, hey, you know what? The new meta's changed. I need fucking 4 ESs or whatever. You can buy a class reset in the shop. I have it just in case I need 4 V-Mans. You joke about that. We've done reviews with people who've had fucking 4 V-Mans. It's suffering. So, a couple things in here. I need you to rebuild your prints. And utilize your last 2 tunes. Use my account now. Oh, mob, you got you got something to tell the class? But like we saw, refinery's fine. You're just throwing it against the wall. Atom Collider. That looks fine. What else would you put on Windwalker? Just your salt-related prints. So stuff like the cap is fine. Stuff like the crack stuff fine. Like these are fine. Don't use them for fucking fish. Use them for mob prints. If you need to get other, like, better mob prints, you take a mob print while you're doing your V-Man speedrun and utilize your V-Man. Like, if your goal is to, like, green stack all the materials from World 6, you shouldn't be printing them. You're just better off AFKing it and coming back after a day. Or if you really want to green stack it, you active an ES and you're going to be swimming in mats. Especially with the gear that you have and what you can equip, like... okay, Equinox... yeah, because you're going for those challenges. Yeah, and that's fine. Buildings... okay, you're working on the good ones. Your shrines are okay. Death Notes. Missing 1. And you need to farm kills. You definitely need to farm kills. I want you to farm Galunko kills with Bone Joe Pickles on your DB. Or better. Mini boss, multi-kill. Worship. Ooh. Oh no. Okay. You need to push your TD across the board. You have got to push your TD. Absolutely. 160 on Goblin Gorefest is like nothing. For where you're at, I could easily see 200 plus. Only TD I did recently was World 6. Yeah, because I can see the jump in it compared to your others. So you'll definitely need to go back and do your TD. For sure. Prayers-wise, they're all good. Traps. Just XP farming, that's fine. Saltlick. Do need to finish this out for sure, so do make a note to finish your Saltlick investments. Armor smithy. Looking good, okay. Cooking. 110 max, I think you're done. Yep. Breeding wise. Pushing these out across the board, okay. Yeah, just touching up on all over the place. That's alright, that's fine. Arena, 290, nice. Lab looks fine. Rift, done. Skill mastery, not too shabby. Construction mastery, you're getting close to that 2,500 threshold, so you're going to have to work on really pushing your tower soon as well. Tome, top 10% account. Not too bad. Not too bad. Damn. That sucks. Best non-duplicate Goblin Gorefest, 8. Eesh. Should be... Well, the thing is, going from 10% to 5%, such a huge jump. Like, they're basically on the threshold for it, but... Yeah, I mean, once you get past, like, 20% or 25%, the jumps become such an absolute pain in the ass. Big Lava nerfed Arcade from when it first launched. Most likely he did. It's definitely not considered, like, the Arcade from Idle Skilling, I'll give you that. Let's see, I need to cut these. Artifacts look good. Divinity. Still got some levels you got to do in Flutter and in Badger, and you're only God rank 3, so I want you to finish leveling your gods and push your god rank to at least 8. Take a look at gaming. Gaming's looking pretty nice. Perfect. Whole, here's where things start to crack. Motherload, 27. Not bad. Den score's pretty good. Bravery, you said you're pushing a shitload of hours in. You want God rank to be at least 8? Yes, I do. That is the goal. Yes, 8. It's like the most useless thing ever. It's a stat. Thank you. It's a stat. Bell rotation looks not too shabby. Preferably, I'd love to see more wishes over, say, double Chorch chance, but that's just me. Harp, though... It's fine. Okay, so you're getting 32 wishes a day. You still have dirt cheap opals, and opals do count towards tome. So I do want you to get your cheap opals from Lamp. Let's take a look at Hive. Hive's at 24. Arguably, you could push that out, so push your Hive layers out. Grotto's only at 12. Okay. I want you to push your Grotto layers out. Justice is at 26. Okay. Jars. Right with collectibles. Nice. Nice, nice. No complaints there. Evertree, 27 looks good. Wisdom, you put some time in. Great. Gambit scores, not too shabby. And 23 on Temple. Okay. Engineer's done. Bonuses wise, are you finished? Looks like you're done-ish. You've just got 3, which is whatever. And measurements are in the queues. Perfect. Studying, you're doing Motherload. No. Look, Motherload's great. Motherload's great. You want to push Bell to 30. Want to push Bell to 30. Push Bell study bonus to 30 ASAP. Pushing World 1 to level 20. And that's fine. I just recommend this as what you should focus on in terms of it. So take it with a grain of salt. And slab. 310 items missing. Oh, fucking Jesus. Okay. A lot of freebies with Obols, a lot of freebies with dungeons, a lot of crafting, quest-related stuff. A lot of basic stuff here. A lot of basic stuff. Yeah, for sure. Definitely at this point of the game, you should consider working on your slab. Work on your slab. Slab. And claim your mobile and dungeon freebies. Onto farming. How are your crops looking? Nice and juiced? Perfect. But what's your market look like? No real complaints there. None. Sneaking setup. Item find by the looks of it. Yeah. Where are you at with your Jade Emporium? Just to double check. All good. Upgrades. Look fine. Charms. You've got them all. Mastery. No complaints. Okay. Let's take a look at summoning. You're at 230. All right. Stones are averaging at about 3 to 4-ish. No complaints there. Beanstalk. Farmable. 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 Craftable. Yeah, a lot of work left to work on Beanstalk. So I definitely want you to farm out your golden foods for better Beanstalk bonuses. For sure. Emperor, you're at 61. Okay. And tools. I mean, this shit should be 5-star. There's no question on that. Yeah, same for these. A lot of stuff I'm seeing underutilized here. Yeah, even World 5 stuff you've got to utilize. I mean, even basics of stuff like Chaotic Am and Radiant Am, you could easily crack these off. Yeah, you're going to be working on some cards. You're going to be working on some cards. So I want you to push all your cards to 5-star minus World 6 sources. Mobs. Yeah. Especially stuff like you're catching, your traps, your souls. I mean, this shit should be all done up and dusted at this point. Like, you're leaving a lot of games on the table by not truly min-maxing this. Any hips for the Kahlo Dry Bones card? Let me think. With this guy in particular, I would probably have to say... I mean, stacking as much card drop rate as you can going in for it can help. But since this is one of the more difficult cards, I don't really consider this on the list of, like, a 5-starable card. It falls, in my mind, the same position as, like, dungeon cards. Dungeon cards don't really fall under this because they're such a pain to get. For my traps, I use drone. You might want to switch to, if you're going to be using drone, you might want to go for a higher claim. Just, rather than doing, say, like an auto claim, do one like a manual claim, just kind of go through it. But I mean, stuff like catching, a lot of this shit, stuff like mining, like, it's not on the realm of possibility. Like, this, a lot of, like, 90% of this shit can be candied. You know what I mean? You can easily candy most of this. But before I wrap up this review, is there anything else you'd like me to take a look at or focus on? But for you lovely folks over on YouTube, if you'd like to get an account review, check us out. We're live Tuesdays through Fridays over on Twitch. If you want to get on the list for set a review, it's simple. Check out our Discord, link down below. We got a channel server. You go ahead and drop your toolbox link. We're happy to get to you on stream. So until next time, folks, we'll see you in the next account review. Have a good one, everybody, and stay safe out there.